Hi, soldier. I just want to share a few more scriptures again today about fear. Not too long ago, I was sick and was near death. And I really didn't think I was going to make it. I was scared. And I remember being in the emergency room and just wondering, just like, the enemy was just throwing things at me to make me feel that I wasn't going to make it, through my situation with my health. And as I was looking at the report that was transferred from another hospital to that emergency room, there was death on it. And I remember looking and thinking to myself, how on earth am I going to have something like this saying that this situation can cause death? I realized I started to feel fearful when I saw that. I'm just like, oh no, death? But you know what I had to do, soldier? I had to hold on to those scriptures. The scriptures that I would read. Even though at that time in my life it didn't apply to my situation, I still remembered it and it helped me in that situation. So when I was in the emergency room and waiting, and it took so long for me to be seen, and it seemed like my situation was getting worse and the pain was just getting worse, and it felt like it was just getting more and more intense. And I really thought I wasn't going to make it in that emergency room. And then I had to remember the scriptures and say those scriptures out loud under my breath. And then once I got into the room, and once they were running me through the machine and doing the checks on me to make sure everything was okay, I was sitting there quoting scriptures. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, no, this is not going to happen to me. Not today, Satan. This is not going to happen to me. You are not going to take my life, because God has so much more in store for me, so much more in store, and a lot of good things God has planned for my life. And I know it does not end here. And so I took hold of those scriptures. And so I want you to do the same as well. So when you see fear try to creep up in your life and try to scare you and make you feel like it's the end, you remember these scriptures and you fight back. So Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." So the Lord is saying to fear not. So when you realize God is telling you to fear not, He knows the enemy is going to put thoughts in your head to make you fear, to make you scared, to make you think there's no hope, for you to sit there and get worse. But you have to fight back. Psalms 23:4 says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." So Jesus is saying, even though you're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, where you're walking and you're thinking that your life is about to end, fear not, for thou art with thee. Fear not. Hebrews 13:5 says, "I will never leave thee nor forsake thee." So the Lord, He's right there with you. If you're in that hospital room, He's right there. If you're in that bed, He's right there with you. And He will never leave thee. He will never leave you or forsake you. He is right there while you're going through that, soldier. You just keep hold on of Jesus. You keep holding His hand. Keep holding Jesus' hand. He will never leave thee nor forsake thee. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind." So Jesus did not give us the spirit of fear, but he's given us power and love and a sound mind. He's giving you the power to overcome that situation you're going through. He's giving you love to help you with your situation, and a sound mind so you can think clearly about that situation, so you shouldn't be filled with panic and anxiety and depression. He's giving you that sound mind to help you with your situation. So again, soldiers, as I mentioned, take hold of these scriptures and repeat these. Do not say them in your head. Yes, you can say them in your head as well, but to fight back, you need to say these and speak this. You need to speak these scriptures, because as we wrestle, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. It's the unseen that's going on out there. It's spiritual wickedness in high places. There's things going on that we cannot see with our own eyes. And so it's not the things of this world that you're going to use to help you with your situation. I mean, yes, you can take your medicines and things like that, but don't be reading certain things that are not going to help you with your situation. It's the Word of God that's going to help you. The Word of God. So just try your best to remember these scriptures. Just keep saying them, keep repeating them, and you'll make it through. You'll make it through. And I'm here today to tell you, I made it through. I did not let the enemy make me feel after that was the end. Because I know what God has for me. Good things. Great things. And he has great things for you and good things for you. So fear not. Fear not.